The date is June 13. I have 53 subscribers and it's exactly a month before. And I'm scrolling through Minecraft servers, each one of them seemingly just as insignificant as the last, or so I thought, until I discovered a server that taught me exactly how to make Minecraft feel truly alive again. And this is how. It all starts out with a 2-week rule. Let me explain. You join a world full of newfound excitement if it's your first time playing, or that sudden rush of nostalgia that you get if you've experienced it all before. You break your first tree, craft some tools, and before long, you've got yourself a solid starter base, or maybe just a dirt hut. And after this, on your second day, you continue grinding, getting iron and maybe even diamond armor, and even going to the nether to get some blaze rods, and before you know it, you've beaten the game. Now with no other bosses to beat or anything else to do, you hover your cursor over that button and you leave the world one last time. So, how do we fix this issue? Well, after hours of research and joining a server myself to see how it worked, I think I finally understand. Let me share an anecdote. Let's go back to the SMP that I mentioned in this intro. I see this, skeptical of how exactly the SMP can be perfect, but I click, and I got in. And it was like nothing that I had ever experienced before, for all the right reasons. Firstly, the server was already up for 2 weeks, yet everyone was still wearing iron armor, as if the server had just started. And spawn wasn't a ghost town, it was full of life. Everyone's bases were close to each other, and there was a sense of community. People jumped in to help build, instead of fighting with each other every single chance they got. That server has been going on now for almost 3 months. Nobody's tired of it, or even thinks about quitting. So how can you make your Minecraft feel truly alive again? Well, first we gotta understand why Minecraft was exciting to us in the first place. You all remember coming home after school and booting up the old Xbox 360, sitting down on the couch and playing the tutorial world for the first time, when we didn't have to care about exams or jobs or life as a whole, when the whole world was just playing Minecraft and chilling with your friends, when the game felt alive. And that is exactly how gaming is supposed to be. You don't need a crazy gaming setup or even a computer at all. Just that old Xbox or PS3 if you have one, and if you don't, no need to worry. Just boot up an old version of 1.7 where the game was simpler, hop in a call, or even better, gather all your friends together and just enjoy the game as it was meant to be. This is a lesson that I learned myself. You don't need to build crazy towers or dig 10,000 diamonds to have fun. Minecraft isn't about beating the game as fast as possible, but genuinely enjoying your time on a world that brings meaning to you. And if you don't want to do this or have no friends, you can do something else. And I think that is the single most underrated piece of advice that anyone can give about how to improve the game. In fact, even after sifting through dozens of videos on how to make Minecraft better, I still haven't heard this advice once, and that is to install shaders. I'd recommend Complementary Unbound with the depth of field setting on for a much more cinematic experience. And maybe an ambient sounds mod, for example Soundphysics Remastered, and all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy. You see, I think Minecraft has become boring to us because we don't find it scary anymore. The world seemed a whole lot bigger and a whole lot scarier in 2nd grade when we first experienced Minecraft compared to now, don't you think? That fear kept us hooked on the game, and I know that for a fact because I couldn't stand to go in the cave until I was 9, and look where I am today, still playing exactly the same game even years later. Another reason why I think the game's become a bit stale is because there's just no reason to build anything. Think about it, you don't have to build anything to progress in the game. Maybe with the exception of farms for infinite totems, but when was the last time that you hopped on that old Xbox that you even thought about building a castle for your friends? The harsh reality is, most players don't really care about building a house if they're a part of any Minecraft SMP. So let's fix that. If anyone at Mojang or any mod makers are watching this, I'd implore you to make a mod or update the game like this. Let's say, in order to advance a villager's trades, you have to upgrade their trading area. For example, let's take a blacksmith. For the first level of trades, the villager's house can just stay the same. For the second, maybe adding a cauldron or a furnace here and there, and building a chimney. And for the final trade level, adding a completely different area and revamping the villager's house and adding an extra floor. And this is just an idea and isn't set in stone. I'm not going to try and sell you a mod unlike some people. And if you have any other ideas like this, feel free to just comment them below. To conclude, I think the reason why Minecraft's become so stale as of lately is just the people have matured. There just isn't that kid in you that played the game back when you were 9, not even knowing how to make a nether portal. But I think that if you had a little bit more creativity and maybe applied shaders and took the game slowly, you'd have an absolute blast playing the game, exactly as your 9-year-old self did. After all, I think I'll leave you with a comment that I think resonates with a lot of people. Halfway Gaming, one of my recent creator friends, posted a video on his channel that went crazy viral. And do you know what the top comment was? I think the reason why Minecraft SMPs pop up and fail so frequently is because people just want someone to play with. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and maybe like the video for more high quality commentaries like this.